The Library e-Resources Accessibility Portal, LEAP, assessment tool. In 2005, the Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act was passed. The Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act, 2005, AODA, was enacted in Ontario to improve accessibility to services for Ontario residents with physical or mental disabilities on or before January 1, 2025. The Act laid out a plan for service providers to fulfill their obligations under the law by rolling out the requirements in increments by date and according to the size of the organization. Legal requirements of AODA, OREG 191/11 S18-3. By January 1st, 2020, Ontario College Libraries shall provide, procure, or acquire by other means digital resources in an accessible or conversion-ready format upon request. The 2017 Canadian Survey on Disabilities estimates that 1 in 5 Canadians, or 6.2 million, aged 15 years and over had one or more disabilities that limited them in their daily activities. Statistics Canada, 2018. Disabilities can be visible or hidden, temporary or permanent, and include visual, including blind, low vision, and color blindness. Cognitive, related to learning disabilities, brain injury, and dementia. Motor, limited fine motor control due to illness, disease, or injury. Hearing, deafness or hard of hearing. To meet the requirements of AODA with regard to digital resources, a subcommittee of the college's AODA committee was struck. This committee was christened the Library e-Resources Accessibility Project, or LEAP for short. LEAP's primary goal is to assist college libraries in meeting and exceeding our legislative obligations with regard to the provision of accessible digital resources. But how? Introducing LEAP, or the Library e-Resources Accessibility Portal. LEAP provides a self-audit tool that allows library staff at participating institutions to evaluate the accessibility of library e-resources. It also contains a repository of reports that library staff can review to help make acquisition decisions, support library users, and advocate for accessible e-resources. LEAP can be accessed online at leap.ocls.ca. The LEAP web page is divided up into 4 parts. The LEAP homepage lists the most recent assessments. Users can open each assessment and view the score assigned as well as read any comments. The e-resources page is a searchable and browsable list of all e-resources in the system. It also lists vendors and scores for each database. The higher the score, the better the overall accessibility of the resource. Users can select a resource and view the overall score, or dig deeper and view more detailed assessments. The assessments page is a browsable and searchable list of individual assessments. Users can view a brief summary of a resource's score, or open more detailed assessments of each of the 4 modules. The glossary page provides definitions and examples for accessibility terminology used in LEAP assessments. To learn more about LEAP, visit leap.ocls.ca.